guys. Yeah, if you are unfamiliar, WonderFi is a DeFi-focused technology company looking to simplify the world of DeFi through simplicity and education through their app that is coming very, very soon. CEO and director Ben Samaroo back with us today to discuss the latest goings-on, I guess, Ben, as far as WonderFi is concerned. Great to have you back. We had you on the show back in August for the NEO IPO, very successful NEO IPO. We just saw a look at the chart there. It's done very well so far, to this point. Give us an update. How have things been going as far as development is concerned with WonderFi?
Absolutely. It's great to be back, and things have been going great since our debut. That was August 31st on the NEO. And just very recently, we closed another financing with Canaccord, a $26 million bought deal. Really supportive of what the company is doing, allows us to expedite our product development roadmap. And it also allows us to look at other opportunities in terms of integrations, software, other products that are complementary to what WonderFi is doing. We also recently partnered with a couple of major companies in the space. Circle is one of them, which you are probably familiar with, and another one is DeFi Pulse, which is more specific to the DeFi space, but those open up a lot of opportunities for us in our product and really with helping to fulfill our mission of democratizing finance and providing access to this new wave of finance, which is decentralized finance.
Yeah, we want to obviously talk about the app and what people can expect when we do get our hands on the app for the first time here. But before we do, Ben, let's take a little bit of a higher look here at the space overall. There have been, lots of stories of late, it seems, or more stories at least of late, of security issues in this space and some privacy concerns as far as users. What can you say to those maybe a little bit hesitant still to kind of dip their toes into DeFi?
From a security perspective, a lot of the issues that you're seeing, whether it's hacks or people getting their funds compromised, those are happening on experimental and newer protocols within DeFi. So what we're seeing there is people that are at the forefront that have been in the space for a long time and are experimenting and testing new parts of the technology. Really important for the space, but not good for new users and people that are just getting into DeFi and into crypto. That's WonderFi's target user. And what we're doing to help alleviate that problem is really curating the experience for people within the WonderFi app, steering them away from some of these more experimental technologies that you're seeing headlines about where there's issues in terms of security, and more towards tested, audited, really reliable protocols that provide access to essentially decentralized banking, yield, trading, and all of these core functions that are getting people so excited about DeFi.
Let's talk, obviously, about the app. It is on its way. We had Kevin on back on Wednesday, and he was discussing, and talking very positively, obviously, about the work that the company is doing and the time and the effort being put into this app before it is released to the world soon to come. The app itself going to be broken down into 4 different, sections. Tell us about the first one, which is all about getting started. So if you're brand new to the DeFi world, tell us about that.
Absolutely. Our target is not people that have been in the crypto or DeFi space for a long time. It really is people that have been on the outside looking in and haven't had a good entry point. So we're focused on just lowering the barriers and making things dead simple for people to get in, and just start to play and get some exposure in the space. I think it's extremely, extremely important because right now we're at a stage where less than 1% of people in the world are holding crypto, and even less are accessing DeFi. And what we're running the risk of is that this new transformational technology only gets used by another 1%, which is crypto experts, traders, engineers, and not that mainstream audience, which is going to undermine the goals of DeFi, which really is democratizing finance. So in terms of the app, we're making it really easy for people to get onboarded, to buy their first crypto, and everything is in a non-custodial way, which means users own and control their own assets, and we're empowering people to do that in a really simple way.
Kevin spoke very positively about the trading aspect. Obviously, we want to hear about the trading aspect, Ben. What can people expect when it comes to the app itself, and what will be available on the trading side?
The things that people are getting most excited about in DeFi are trading, because you're able to do it in a decentralized way, peer-to-peer. So you connect with somebody more directly than through an intermediary. So it's more efficient, transparent, and fair. So what WonderFi does is it allows you to trade your assets and get best pricing across all of the decentralized exchanges. So it's extremely useful functionality. The second thing that people are getting excited about is being able to earn interest on their assets. So whether that's through decentralized lending or staking, there's a number of different opportunities to generate yield. And with WonderFi, we're making that really easy. So once you've onboarded and you hold some assets, in a couple of clicks, you can start earning yield on those assets, and you're going to beat what you would be able to get in your traditional savings account in your bank. So that's driving a lot of users into the space, and there's a lot of excitement about that. The last bucket of what we're providing through the app on launch is access to DeFi indexes. So just like people in the traditional investment world want to hold, some of them want to hold individual assets, and some of them want a more diversified holding. We're offering some of the leading DeFi indexes that provide market cap weighted access to the space. And we're doing that in partnership with DeFi Pulse, which is a leading index provider in the space, starting with the DeFi Pulse index, which is the sort of largest index that's available right now, and it's an extremely good product. And we're looking at launching some additional unique indexes with DeFi Pulse that will provide more customized options for people that have different risk profiles and interests in the space.
The app going to be available, Ben, just to confirm for everyone, both Android and iOS?
Our initial release will just be iOS, but it'll be coming on Android shortly after our iOS release.
And as we said, soon to come for those waiting. Watch out for the WonderFi app. If you're an investor in this company, what can you expect, Ben, from WonderFi going forward here?
We just announced our partnerships with Circle and DeFi Pulse, which I mentioned earlier, and we're really excited about both of those. The partnership with Circle, they're behind USDC, which is the world's largest stablecoin, a super important asset, not just in North America, but globally. You're seeing use of US dollar stablecoins in a lot of emerging markets, and it solves a ton of problems. And so we're working with Circle to provide better access to USDC, and then also provide ways for people to generate interest or yield on USDC. And I mentioned a little bit of what we're working on with DeFi Pulse, and exploring a lot of other partnerships with some of these companies that have shared missions and visions with us, which really comes back to, again, how do we make this truly accessible and inclusive finance and work towards that goal of democratizing finance?
It's an exciting time and topic for everyone to kind of digest and get more educated on, because it's only the beginning, I would say, for DeFi in general. WNDR is the ticker, guys, if you're wondering, listed here in Toronto on the NEO Exchange. It's very early. Ben's out in Vancouver on the West Coast, so that's why it's a little bit dark out the window there, Ben. But we appreciate you getting up early to talk about the app. Soon to come, once again, guys. Ben Samaroo, CEO and Director of WonderFi. Thanks once again.
My pleasure.
Go to wonder.fi, guys.